Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today we are back at Jurassic World. It wouldn't be a Nebula Fox month without a Jurassic World review at some point. But today we're not reviewing the main line, we are reviewing Imaginext. Now Imaginext always seems to do pretty well on this channel, so I'm going to assume it's because not many people review it. Whenever I review the Imaginext Jurassic World figures, it seems to do okay. So, we're going to be looking at two things today, because I couldn't really make... The video for each of these will be really short, so I'm putting both of them into one video. So, we've got Bumpy and Ben. So this is one of the bigger dinosaur figures that they made. And then we're also taking a look at the Track and Trail Dino pack. So this one comes with Owen, Blue, a baby Spino, and is it a baby raptor? No, it's not a baby raptor because it's got all three toes on the floor. So I'm gonna say that's a compy. So we've got a baby Spino and a compy and a bunch of accessories down at the bottom. I didn't know this set existed. I knew that Ben and Bumpy existed, but because I got this one from, well, I got them both I got one for birthday, one for Christmas last year. I knew this one existed because I'd seen it on the Smiths website. This one I actually had no idea existed. I found it in The Entertainer, and The Entertainer doesn't put everything they stock on their website, so sometimes things just appear. Also, all of the Imaginext stuff doesn't seem to get announced by Mattel. Because I'm pretty sure Imaginext is Mattel. Yeah, Mattel. So not everything Imaginext gets announced by Mattel. So I'm not entirely sure how many people actually know that this pack exists. So it'll be interesting to know. Anyway, two fun-looking Imaginext sets. Let's head on over to the review table, crack them open, and have a closer look at what's included in them. Okay, here we are. Here are all the figures, and first up we're going to take a look at Ben and Bumpy, and then we'll take a look at that big multi-pack. So here they are in their packaging. It kind of looks like they've done it so Bumpy's climbing a hill, which I don't really know why, because that is just a big waste of space unless there's something in there. So it's all in an open package design except for Ben, who is contained. We've got a nice, adorable artwork of Blue and Beta down here. And then on this side, the Camp Cretaceous logo with Bumpy and Ben. That side, just nothing. And then on the back, it shows a picture of the action feature with tail whipping action, Netflix, Jurassic World, Universal, all that good stuff. So, let's snip these two. Well, let's snip Bumpy out. All of these reviews I've just filmed today seem to have fucked up my scissors. There we go. There we go. Oh, there is one more snip around this side. There we go. So that's Bumpy out. And then we can just bend. I just need to snip the tape going down the side so I can get access to free Ben. There we go. Don't think Ben comes with any accessories. I believe it is just Ben. There we go. No, there's no accessories in there. It is purely just Ben by himself. So we'll take a quick look at Ben first. So here he is, looking a bit concerned. He's all mucky. It's just the classic Imaginext style of figure. So the legs He can sit. He can stand. That's about it. The legs kind of move by themselves, but it is best if you move them together because I think they're just attached by one peg and that's obviously going to stress. Arms can do a full 360 and can go in and out. Hands can rotate around as well, and then he can look around as well. So he can look left and right and his head can do a full 360. It's very nice detailing on this figure actually. I like the mud splatter speckles on the body. He could do with some on his arms as well and his pants. But having it on the body is good enough. I can feel a sneeze coming along, so I apologise if I randomly sneeze. Moving on to Bumpy, the main reason people will be buying this set. Bumpy looks amazing. Bumpy's translated really well into the Imaginext line. And I think that's just because, obviously, she's from Camp Cretaceous, so it's a cartoon anyway, so they've just got the cartoon model to go off. So I think it works really well. I don't understand why the tail is made from a see-through plastic. That I don't get. Unless it's to highlight the fact that that part moves. I don't know. There is also 2 joints in the tail, so the one at the base of the tail works. This one, however, doesn't. No matter how much I try and bend it, that joint there is stuck on my copy of the figure and I don't want to break it. But it's no big deal. Going up to the head, it looks really nice and it's got the Imaginext, the glass eyes, so the follow me eyes. Sorry, there was a thing on my screen. So yeah, so you've got the follow me eyes that work really well on this figure. I feel like the Imaginext figures have the follow me eyes down a lot better than what the Hammond collection do. And I think it's purely just because with the Imaginext, the eyes are bigger, so you've got more room to work with to get the follow me effect. Whereas with the Hammond collection, they're more realistic, so the eyes are often tiny. The detailing on her back is really nice as well. Even the detailing on the clear plastic parts is really nice. Obviously, you've got the tail club, which is just hollow plastic, one thin sheet of plastic. Articulation, she can tilt her head to the side, so she can be like, where's this sound coming from? Like what dogs do. The legs can go forward and back a little bit, not too crazy, because obviously she's an ankylosaurus, she's going to have limited movement anyway. And then you've seen the tail has some joints, mainly for the action feature. So, speaking of the action feature, we've got the big ugly Imaginext button on the back. So when you press that, she swings her tail around. It basically just goes round in a circle. Yeah. Yeah, it just goes round in a circle. But it means you can whack things. Sorry, Ben. But yeah, you can whack things. It's a cool figure. They do actually have her asymmetrical head spikes as well. So that is correct to Bumpy. And that's all I can really say about that. So that was just over 5 minutes. So like I said, both of these sets on their own do not really warrant their own videos. So this is the Track and Trail Dino pack. So like I said, comes with Owen, comes with Blue, the baby Spinosaurus, and a compy. I don't know if it's meant to be a baby compy or an adult, but it comes with a compy. Bunch of accessories. And then on the back, it says, hit the trail with Owen and Blue. So my guess is Owen and Blue have set out to track the compy and the baby Spino. Apparently it has oh yeah, we have projectiles. The joys of projectiles. Right, let's get these out. Let's see how long it takes me to get these out. It shouldn't take me too long. Fingers crossed. tape. We got more tape. Tape is better than cable ties. I prefer tape over cable ties. There we go. And then we just take everything out. I'm just going to put everything in here as a little tray container. Come on, Owen. It's like our millionth Owen. And we got the harpoon, the compy, whatever this little green thing is, and the spinner. Oh, but I have a lot of rubbish to go through. So, here is everything contained. We'll take a quick look at Owen first. So, this is just a standard Owen. You can only really tell it's Owen because of the face. The rest of it just looks like a generic ACU staff member. But once again, head, arms, hands, and legs. Those legs didn't want to move then. I thought they were going to be stuck. So we've got Owen. Here we've got the compy. So this is absolutely tiny. It does have a bit of articulation. I was not expecting the head to be able to move. But it does also have the glass eye that once again works really well with the follow me eyes. That is very cute. It has a teeny tiny Jurassic World logo on the bottom of its foot to show that it's an official one. So yeah, I'm tempted to say it's a compy. Do you stand up at all? You do! Here we have the baby Spinosaurus. So this is a cute little guy in green. Follow me eyes work really nicely. They look a bit warped, bit distorted at certain angles, but they still work really nicely. Articulation, he can move his arms and he can move his legs. So yeah, very nice little Spinosaurus. I know this isn't the first time they've released a Spinosaurus hatchling. I believe there's been a red one in the past and probably some other colours. But this is the first time I've been able to get hold of one. So that is really nice. The Spinosaurus is one of the main reasons I wanted this set. And then also we have Blue. So Blue, you can take the saddle off Blue. I don't know if it's actually meant to be a saddle. It looks like it's meant to be some sort of tracking equipment because Owen can't really sit on it. So here we got Blue once again with follow me eyes. Very nice. So Blue's mouth can open. There's no paint on the inside of the mouth, but you can actually see the inside of the follow me eyes, which is actually kind of cool. So for opening the mouth, it's the top jaw that opens with this, not the bottom one. I did get this Blue figure, obviously minus the saddle, but I got this Blue figure second hand and it is loose as hell. It can't stand up. So getting one brand new with the nice tight joints is another reason I got this set. You can also move the arms and the legs, and she can also wag her tail up and down. Do they have the paintwork correct? They do. Some Blue figures don't get it quite right, where on one side the blue stripe stops just behind the eye, and on the other side it continues around the eye. So they have actually managed to get that correct with this Blue figure. So that is nice. And once again, we've got the Jurassic World logo on the foot. Same with the Spinosaurus. Oh, and also same with Bumpy. Never actually showed it with Bumpy, but there we go. So I'll put Blue down and we'll have a look at the accessories. So for this, I will need Owen back. So first accessory is this kit for going mountaineering in the snow. So that just pops over Owen's head like that. And if I take the back of the box, we also have an ice pick that can hold the ice pick if he wants to. Do you wanna hold it? There we go. So you can hold the ice pick. It can also go on the back, like so, because he's got that little clip, so we can put something in it. Then we have a backpack. So there we go. So this is if he's going through the standard jungle. So we've got a backpack, which is pretty nice. We also have a harpoon gun. So just poof. That's quite a powerful shot, actually. So it's just connected with some string, so you don't actually lose the projectile unless you lose the entire gun. So it just clips in, press the green button, and poof. That's quite good, actually. I like that. Then just wrap it round and plug it back in. So we can hold that as well. Said he doesn't want to, because his hands just want to rotate a potato around. There we go. So we can hold the gun quite easily. Focus. There we go. You can hold that very easily. It's very oversized. Take those two out. We have the flare, so he can hold the flare. Well, I'm assuming it's meant to be a flare. It could also just be a standard torch, like you go in a cave. Because it looks more like a flaming torch than a flare because of how big it is. But he can hold that. And then there's this thing, which I don't know about you, but that looks like the thing from Ghostbusters. That honestly looks like the thing from Ghostbusters that they used to track the ghosts. So he can hold that, he can look at it, and it's like the ghosts are this way. I don't get it. But we also have a map. And it's a piece of cloth. So it's not going to tear. It is a bit stretchy as well. But we've got a map of all the different areas with dinosaurs on them. So we've got that looks like Ayers Rock in Australia. We've got the forest. We've got a volcano. We've got a desert. And we've got the snowy mountains. So here we've got pretty much the equipment for the snowy mountains and I'd say the jungle. Now, apparently you're meant to be able to roll this up, looking at the picture on the back. So it's you roll it up, and then it goes in here. Alright, so the map just clips into the backpack, like so. That's what it shows on the back, anyway. Yeah, look on the back of the box, it shows the map in the back, in the backpack. Interesting. But yeah, anyway, that's that. I can get rid of the little tray now. And that is pretty much it. So we've got Ghostbusters tool. I can't remember what it's called. I don't want to hold the torch. But that is it. Very cool little sets, actually. I really like this set. Because you get 3 dinosaurs with it, an Owen, and a bunch of accessories. And I'm assuming, as long as you have the hands, like the hands that are that round, then other figures, not just Imaginext ones, but other figures will be able to hold the accessories, especially the gun. Let me just move Ben and Bumpy back in here. But yeah, very impressed with these 2 sets. Imaginext never really fails to amaze me with what they come up with. And I love Imaginext. My arse is going numb now because I've been sat here for like 3 hours recording these videos. Feels like 3 hours. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!